Welcome to the sound! Today, music teacher reacts to Ayreon. I'm continuing the Source album react. Man, I am digging this band. The compositions, the live performance, all the different vocalists, the story. I'm just so into it. So, some of these other requests, I'm doing them, because so many of you want them, and so it's the right thing to do, and I'm loving them just the same. But this Ayreon thing is taking on a life of its own, sort of like Nightwish did. I just got so into the Wacken 2013 show that, I just had to keep doing it. You know what I mean? I had to finish the show. And so I have that same energy here. It's like The Source is just such a good album. It's like I just got to finish it. I want to know what's happening with the story. I want to know how it ends, So I guess people are like leaving the world and going to another planet, I guess, is what's happening in this song. I'm not sure. I want to do the lyric video first, just like last time. Double feature. That way we can get the words and know what's going on. And then we'll do the live Ayreon Universe version second. Okay? So just to be clear, this is a double feature of Ayreon, star of Syrrah. Music teacher reacts, beginning now.
This fateful day, we are gathered here inside this hall to find a way to escape our pending fate. We lack the power to immortalize the frame. We need to save our race and source of our rebirth, the essence of life. The pieces fit, we've got all we need. Now the puzzle is complete. I hope the brain will allow us to escape. We must bid Alpha goodbye. Leave our friends to found our destination near the star of Syrrah. It's been drowned in water in the overhanging sun. Set the navigation for the star of Syrrah. Fire up the stargate. We are ready for the quest to one new world.
I'm noticing a pattern, floor at the end of every song. And I mean, come on. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm totally down. I love Floor. She's a perfect ending. Okay, so now I understand a little bit better. It's not Syrrah, that's wine. It's Syrrah. Okay, I get it. The star of Syrrah. Okay, I'm humble. I'm happy to be corrected. I don't always say stuff right. That's okay. Like I said, I'm uploading every day right now, so it's kind of crazy. Things are recorded a long time before they're coming out. Doing batches every day of reactions for you guys. I love it. Thank you. Keep the suggestions coming. All right, so this is a great song. I understand now what they're talking about, right? They're like, okay, oh crap, it's time to get out of here. Look, we found a place. Let's go here. And then, James the Bry is probably my favorite singer of all time. I've been a major Dream Theater fan since Pull Me Under first hit. I've loved every single album with James the Bry. I am inspired by him. You can hear his influence in my vocals when I sing. I bow. We're not worthy, James the Bry. Starting off with my hero is the perfect way to start. Just like the day the world breaks down. If you want to get my attention with a multi-singer song, right? Me personally, start with James the Bry. Okay, that's gonna get me hooked into it for sure. And the surprise guitar solo by Paul Gilbert was epic. I loved it, man. I'm a fan of Paul Gilbert too, and I enjoy a lot of his work, and I feel like he's definitely underrated. Definitely underrated guitarist, incredibly talented. That was such a cool surprise to have him come on there. So they're gonna try to settle on an ocean world, huh? That would be something weird to adapt. Like you'd have to have a floating city or something. I don't know, but that would definitely be a challenge for humanity to adapt to living in a completely different kind of environment like that. So I can kind of see where they're going in this fantasy. My only concern is, THX, TH1, whatever he is, Michael Mills' character that, is he going to follow him somehow? It's like a computer program, right? Or machine or whatever. So maybe he infected their system or something. I don't know. This is really interesting. I love story music. I do. I wrote my own rock opera, and I love music like that. I've always loved Jethro Tull, Rush. They would tell stories in their songs. Noteworthy example to me is Cygnus X1 by Rush, or Xanadu, right, or the Necromancer. I mean, there's so many great examples of story music. It's just wonderful. And I'm just having such a great time reacting to Ayreon. I'm so excited for the Ayreon universe version of Star of Syrrah. Music teachers reacting double feature. So without further ado, here we go!
This fateful day, we are gathered here inside this hole to find a way to escape our pending fate. We lack the power to immobilize the fray. We need to save our race and leave this world behind. Can we leave the rest to die? For your skills and their
better than the album version, of course. That was incredible. 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 It was so awesome. Okay, so my initial disappointment that there was no James LeBry was immediately destroyed by Michael Mills, who did an incredible job. And it was funny, like, you could tell he was, like, putting on his James LeBry impression, especially at the end. He really put it on. I love that. It was so good. Totally made a mental note to remember to talk about that part, because that was really, really, really cool. And the Paul Gilbert solo, man. I'm not sure who that guitar player is, but he's a monster. He was just, like, on top of that shit. He was dancing all over it. Got it note for note, and somehow was able to put his own freaking twist on it, as epic and incredible of a solo as it was by Paul Gilbert. And I was saying how underrated it was. Man, that dude, whoever he was making it look like, yeah, man, that's just Tuesday for me, right? Like Ali Bata is just sitting there playing, and he's just freaking so incredible. You hear all this sound, right? All these people I've been reacting to, man, they have something in common, They're progressive. And I don't just mean progressive like, progressive metal, right? Or progressive rock. Just progressive in general, right? Chicago, the band, they were progressive, right? They were like this, rock jazz hybrid thing. It was very progressive, right? So you look at progressive and you're like, you can see it everywhere. Anybody that's taking and pushing the frontier of music forward, that's what the sound is all about, right? Man, that Ayreon universe is just to get that band together, man. They're so awesome. So many lead singers, and obviously not all of them could be there. So, the casting was great, and it's just the acting is so good. I'm just really, 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 really enjoying this album, The Source, and I'm going to keep going with more reacting to The Source until we get finished. I want to know, do they get to Syrrah? Do they set up? Is everything okay? I mean, or maybe are they sabotaged on the way, right? They're like hibernating or something, and I don't know, maybe the computer shuts off their life support or something. I have no idea. I'm just making stuff up right now. But that's why I love story songs. That's why I love this. Reacting. So you guys make sure you give thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe. Okay? Pretty please. Join my revolution of progressive music on Matthew's Music Lesson Studio. Check out my Patreon. Patreon.com/Matthew's Music Lesson Studio, and get 10 times voting power. That's right, patrons get 10 times voting power when it comes to suggesting covers, suggesting reactions. I got some original music coming up. I'm really excited to be getting it ready for you and putting it out soon. I'm doing a video every single day. I'm committed to this. Different videos, mostly reacts, but I'm also doing live music. I'm doing covers. I'm doing all kinds of great stuff on Matthew's Music Lesson Studio. And I'll see you guys next time on The Sound.